Benvinguts i benvingudes una setmana més amb el nostre espai. Salutacions ben cordials a càrrec de Rafel Corbí. Això és el Club del Country, programa 1676, on avui recordarem la música del passat de Don Reno, amb Bill Harrell, amb de Gail Davies i de John Berry. Però mentre gaudirem de la música més actual amb els formats del country and western i de l'americana music. La formació es diu Flashback i això és Denver Snow del 2018. Moonshine és el títol de l'àlbum.
Barefoot sitting on the creek bank by an old hollow log. Screwed the top off a mason jar and I said to my old yellow dog, sure gonna be a hot day in the noonday sun. I can hear Granddad calling me, hot work it ain't done. Blame it on moonshine. Barefoot running to the cornfield, my shotgun in my hand. Granddad talking at the back door, shoot a rabbit if you can, boy. Sure gonna be a cool night, and the moon's gonna be shining bright. Everything's gonna be just right. Make corn lick with the moonlight. Gonna make us some moonshine. Make us some moonshine. They call it Granddad a sweet mountain wine. Gonna make it by the grapevine. Yes, it's sold in the cornfield. Come corn pick a time.
És una banda que va agafar el nom de Flashback. Pot semblar desconeguda, però la veritat és que els seus intèrprets, els seus artistes, són molt coneguts en el món de la música americana, especialment del Bluegrass. De fet, eren els membres de l'antiga banda de J.D. Crowe and the New South, una banda que van anomenar Flashback, membres, 4 d'ells de la banda del 1995, nominats amb un Grammy, i que després es van reunir sota el nom de The Flashback Band amb J.D. Crowe quan aquest va retornar del seu retir el 2015 per interpretar certs concerts amb la banda. Al final d'aquell any, en J.D. Crowe es va retirar novament i la banda va dir, doncs, per què no seguim nosaltres en el món de la música? Don Rigsby, Phil Litweather, Richard Bennett i Kurt Chapman van ser els protagonistes d'aquest ressorgiment d'aquesta banda que editava, que de fet ho ha fet el disc anomenat Moonshine, ho va fer el 2018. El Denver Snow, i concretament aquesta és la cançó que dona nom amb aquest disc de Flashback.
I'll never forget the warm September. We both were young and talked to Denver. Couldn't wait to catch a westbound train. I guess there was no way to know. Soon the icy winds would blow like seasons would never be the same. Now the winter seems so long and cold. Ain't got a hand to hold. The lonesome is taking up my time. Just looking back on yesterday, I miss the things she would say. The Denver snow keeps coming down tonight. We traveled the Rocky Mountain high, dreaming big like the Denver sky, on all the stars on a summer's night. But something changed down in her soul, took her love from warm to cold, and it's buried on that mountainside. Now the winter seems so long and cold, ain't got a hand to hold. The lonesome is taking up my time. Just looking back on yesterday, I miss the things she would say. The Denver snow keeps coming down tonight. After 30 years and 1,000 miles, I'd love to see her southern smile, the way she warmed the coldest nights. Sometimes I just can't believe we both left from Tennessee and lost our love in the cold Denver skies. Now the winter seems so long and cold, ain't got a hand to hold. Lonesome is taking up the time. Just looking back on yesterday, I miss the things she would say. The Denver snow keeps coming down tonight.
Així hem escoltat la música de Flashback amb el seu àlbum de 2018 en Denver Snow al començar el nostre programa. Programa en el qual recordarem gent, però escoltarem gent de l'actualitat. Espero que aquest programa sigui del vostre agrat. Ted Russell Kamp, disc de 2019, Walkin, un cantant i compositor molt actiu en la música country, però també amb el rock soreny, baixista de Shooter Jennings, membre de la seva banda, els 357, i també de la banda Hero Fund. Així escoltem a Ted Russell Kamp amb Freeway, Mona Lisa.
Your hair so gracefully from your eyes so black. Road stretches out before you like your lover's back. The blue mountains and the curve of your tan dawn leading down to the road. Your only companion is the mystery you hold. The sun belongs to you. The sun belongs to you. The sun belongs to you. Now the sun belongs to you. to steal it with the wind. Each time the sun's heat fades, would you feel me next to you if I was by your side? Or would you look my way? Would you even try? The sun belongs to you. The sun belongs to you. The sun belongs to you. Now the sun belongs to you.
Freeway Mona Lisa, la companyia de Ted Russell Kamp, amb aquesta cançó que ens portava des de l'àlbum Walking Shoes de 2019. Seguim amb ell, amb una cançó més, i després, com us hem dit, el record de Don Reno, Bill Harrell, Gail Davies i John Barry amb el nostre programa. Highway Whisper és el títol d'aquesta cançó que escoltem també amb Ted Russell Kamp.
When the lights finally go down on this town, and the quiet of the night is the only friend you found. If you listen, you can hear it in the distance, that highway whisper all around. Now the cars, they don't know just where they're going, and the stars don't need to know they light the way. No river ever cares just where she's flowing, if she makes it there someday. Well, the highway whispered just enough to bring me home. Highway whisper everything I wish I'd known. When there's no one else around to hear that lonesome sound, whisper so I know I'm not alone. Won't you whisper so I know I'm not alone? Have you seen the moon crawl across the sky? Have you heard the traffic horn as the hours roll by? Well, I'm not asking you for much, just a horizon and a touch of a hobo's lullaby. The highway whisper just enough to bring me home, and highway whisper everything I wish I'd known. When there's no one else around to hear that lonesome sound, whisper so I know I'm not alone. Won't you whisper so I know I'm not alone? For every road I found when I was weary, and every dream I savored as a child, one footstep at a time was enough to ease this worried mind and give me strength to walk another mile. Well, the highway whispered just enough to bring me home, and highway whisper everything I wish I'd known. When there's no one else around to hear that lonesome sound, whisper so I know I'm not alone. Won't you whisper so I know I'm not alone?
Estàs escoltant el Club del Country.
My darling and I.
En el temps de country, amb Rafel Corbí, la bona música i els bons ritmes que recordem, perquè per això estem també, per recordar treballs, per recordar peces, per recordar magnífics àlbums que en el passat ens portava gent com Don Reno i Bill Harrell. Tots dos, reis del Bluegrass, ens portaven des de llunyà 1967 la creació del seu disc Kings of Bluegrass. D'aquest àlbum escoltarem un parell de peces. Què tal si ho fem amb Little Becky i amb el Gold Tiger?
Darling and I were so much in love. We were so happy we had a little girl to love. I decided to roam, and I'll never know why. Now 5 years have passed since I told them goodbye.
I was traveling through a town one day, I guess maybe 1,000 miles away from my home, when I saw a little girl standing beside a bar room out on a cold street all alone. Her little clothes were shabby and she was shivering from the cold. And you know, she was just about the size of my little Becky. And a picture flashed through my mind. I could still remember her little curls of gold. As I started to pass her, the little girl spoke. Would you give me a quarter, mister? You see, I have no daddy, sir, and me and my mommy's broke. My heart almost stopped, for suddenly I realized this was my baby girl. Becky, my baby, I said. But I guess she didn't know me, for she just took the quarter and said, thank you, kind sir, and looked straight ahead. This was my penalty, I guess. I was afraid to ask her questions, afraid of what I might hear her say. because I knew what had brought her here would be more than I could bear. Tonight in my grief, let me forget what I seen today. Please let me remember her just once more, the way my baby looked when sin took me away. Little pink ribbons in her hair and her lovely little chubby hands. That's how I want to remember my little Becky. You know, I just don't understand how she traveled so far and why she's here today. But wait just a minute.
Peces que ens aportaven aquest duo al costat dels Tennessee Cut-Ups, amb un disc original publicat per Town Records, aleshores de Charleston, Indianapolis, produït per Kenny Sauter, amb una peça de Jake Kessinger i Ronnie Reno, aquest Little Becky que acabem d'escoltar, o una peça original d'un dels membres del duo, d'en Bill Harrell, aquest Gold Digger, que també recordarem des d'aquest llarga durada, 1967.
When you thought I had money, you sweet-talked me and told me I was just your kind. Now that I spent all my money on you, I find you changed your mind. I'm weary, lonesome, heartsick, blue, but most of all I'm broke. The game I love you were playing, little girl, was nothing but a low-down joke. Gold digger, you gold digger, you. You already took all the money I have and you broke my heart in two. Feel like a crash on Wall Street, my bank account is overdrawn. Bill collectors knocking on my door, you got me staying up nights, walking the floor and sitting in the barroom drinking, thinking about your next man. I can't help but wish you a fate worse than death, that's a gold-digging man. Gold digger, you gold digger, you. You already took all the money I have and you broke my heart in two. You've already took all the money I have and you broke my heart in two.
Passem a música d'altres temps amb una cantautora excepcional de la música americana, Gail Davies, nascuda com a Patricia Gail Dickerson el 5 de juny del 1948 a Broken Bow, a Oklahoma, als Estats Units, cantant i compositora, i la primera productora musical, productora de treballs discogràfics en la història de la música country en ser dona, la filla del cantant de country Tex Dickerson i la germana del compositor Ron Davies. També el seu fill Chris Scruggs és el cantant, solista i guitarrista per la banda Beer 5 49 i membre en el seu moment de Marty Stewart dels Fabulous Superlatives. De Gail Davies escoltarem alguna de les cançons que podien trobar incloses dins el recopilatori Anthology The Best of Gail Davies, publicat el 1999.
Like you. Now you say there's no road that you care to travel, nothing to say that ain't been said before, and life's a mystery that you can't unravel. Well, love's a key that will open that door. Somewhere a child's got no mama to hold her. Someone is looking for someone like you. Think of all the time you waste complaining. Think of all the good that could be done. Think of all the friends you could be gaining if you lift your hand to help someone. You say that nobody cares where you're going, and that your life don't mean nothing at all. You've heard the saying, you reap what you're sowing. So plant a good seed and watch it grow tall. Somewhere a man's got no woman to turn to. Somewhere a woman is lonely and blue. Somewhere a child's got no mama to hold her. Someone is looking for someone like you. Someone is looking for someone like you.
Escoltarem 3 cançons d'aquest disc recopilatori publicat, com hem dit, l'any 1991. Concretament era el disc Anthology, una antologia de Best of Gail Davies, publicat per Liberty Records l'1 de febrer de 1991 en casset i en compact disc. Hem escoltat el Someone is Looking for Someone Like You, aquesta cançó escrita per la mateixa Gail Davies, que va ser el número 11 el 1979 des del seu primer àlbum de debut, Gail Davies. I ara escoltarem el seu més gran èxit a les llistes americanes, un número 4 el 1980. Era la cançó I'll Be There If You Ever Want Me, escrita, en aquest cas, per Ray Price, des del seu tercer àlbum I'll Be There. També tindrem el plaer d'escoltar Round the Clock Loving, un número 9 que va publicar amb el seu quart àlbum Giving Herself Away, en aquest cas des del 1982. Estem escoltant el temps de country a Gail Davies.
There ain't no chain tight enough to hold me. There ain't no breeze big enough to slow me. You never have seen a river that's too wide. There ain't no jail tight enough to lock me. There ain't no man big enough to stop me. I'll be there if you get to where I'm going. I don't need you to drive me downtown in your big shiny car. My needs are simple. If you just sit down, I'm gonna tell you what they are. All I need is round the clock loving, rolling easy, loving the hours away. All I need is round the clock loving. I need it 24 hours of every day. I don't need your mother's phone call or waking me up in the night and asking me, well, what y'all doing? Are you treating my baby right? I don't need your good time buddies spilling their beers on my floor. In case you missed it the first time around, I'm gonna run it by you one time more. All I need is round the clock loving, rolling easy, loving the hours away. All I need is round the clock loving. I need it 24 hours of every day. I don't need designer dresses and perfume from Paris, France. All that stuff just ain't enough to get my little heart get up and dance. I don't need your diamond necklace shimmering around my neck. Hey, that's not what makes me sparkle. Honey, do you have the picture yet? All I need is round the clock loving, rolling easy, loving the hours away. All I need is round the clock loving. I need it 24 hours of every day. I need it 24 hours and every day.
Excel·lent la música que ens portava Gail Davies. Amb ella l'hem escoltat amb aquestes cançons, 3 des de la seva antologia. Seguim amb John Barry. Un John Barry a qui moltíssima gent ja coneix de la seva etapa amb segells importants com van ser en el seu moment Capitol, Patriot o Liberty, que de fet eren tots el mateix subsegells de Capitol Records, i va debutar-hi l'any 1993. Però abans d'aquests àlbums hi havia hagut vida per part de John Barry. Patriot Records va reeditar anys després 2 àlbums independents que havia publicat temps enrere. I un d'ells és el que repassarem a continuació. El 1986, concretament el disc anomenat Things Are Not the Same. Aquests són els orígens de John Barry. L'escoltem de bell nou a través del nostre espai.
Well, I'm just 2 steps in front of a broken heart, trying my best to keep from falling apart. Well, I hope the band just keeps on playing hits off the charts, 'cause I'm just 2 steps in front of a broken heart. face this like a man. 'Cause there won't always be someone to hold my trembling hand, but I hope that inner strength will somehow wait till the morning light. 'Cause we're just having too much fun doing the two-step here tonight. And I'm just two steps in front of a broken heart, trying my best to keep from falling apart. Well, I hope the band just keeps on playing, it's off the charts, 'cause I'm just two steps in front of a broken heart. Well, I'm just two steps in front of a broken heart.
Un personatge destacat de la música americana dels anys 90, amb aquell número 1 que va ser Your Love Amazes Me, precisament, que el va celebrar quan hi va arribar el número 1 des del seu llit a l'Hospital Atlanta, on després d'haver-se operat del cervell, diversos problemes li van trobar que li provocava que perdés absolutament la memòria en aquell moment i que quedés com bloquejat. També va tenir altres problemes amb les cordes vocals. De fet, l'any 2016 encara va publicar un darrer disc, 6 àlbums independents havia publicat. Aquest va ser el segon que estem repassant, 2 dels quals van ser republicats amb el temps, quan va tenir aquests èxits mitjans dels anys 90 per Patriot Records, un subsegell de Capitol en aquell moment. John Barry ens portava aquestes cançons. Ell havia fet el primer àlbum l'any 1979, independent, a Humble Beginnings. De fet, aquest Things Are Not The Same, del 1986, va ser, o era, el seu 5è treball discogràfic. Amb el John Barry del 1993, amb l'Standing in the Edge del 95, és quan va triomfar en el món de la música. De John Barry hem escoltat el tema Things That Just Don't Matter Anymore, amb aquesta cançó que sentirem ara mateix, perquè el que hem escoltat és el Two Steps in Front of a Broken Heart.
I don't see these days as often as I'd like to. Finally being honest with myself, and I know it's time I said goodbye to feelings lingering on inside, and things that just don't matter anymore. Along comes this feeling of letting go the past.
Tanquem aquest segment de records amb el nostre espai després d'haver escoltat la música de Don Reno amb Bill Harrell, de Gail Davies i de John Barry. Ho fem amb aquest Things Are Not The Same, la cançó que donava nom amb aquest disc del 1986.
Sitting by the fire, thinking about so many things, brought out of deep concentration when the telephone rings, to hear your voice again brought tears of joy to my eyes, and it was so good to again catch up on each other's lives. 'Cause things are not the same. So many things have changed. Time has rearranged the way we live our lives. No, things are not the same. We hope new love sustains as we let go of old things. And things are not the same. Well, the years have come between us, something I thought we'd never see. But I guess these things just happen, even to friends like you and me. And though our friendship was strong, somehow we never saw the end. But I will always recall the memories of you, my friend. Though things are not the same, so many things have changed. Time has rearranged the way we live our lives. No, things are not the same. We hope new love sustains as we let go of old things. And things are not the same. No, things are not the same. So many things have changed. Time has rearranged the way we live our lives. No, things are not the same. We hope new love sustains as we let go of old things.
És temps de country amb Rafel Corbí.
I asked you where you'd been, and you said none ya. None your business, don't you ask no more. You said if you would do a better job of listening, then maybe you would understand why I'm at the door. You just had to paint the front porch ceiling turquoise. You said that's the way we do it in the South. You claimed it keeps out all the evil spirits. Sometimes I can't believe the words are coming out your mouth, but I try because I want to know your heart the best way that I can. Through the laughter and the pain and the sometimes just insane, girl, all I wanna do is be your man. Sometimes we'll pretend like we are strangers out there meeting up for the first time. I'll be a doctor or a secret agent, just hoping that you laugh with me as I throw out my lines. I used to tell myself I had it covered, that everything was where it needs to be. But then you showed up and you looked me over, and now I see all I see. And now I see, darling, I see. And so I try because I need to know your heart the best way that I can. For the laughter, for the pain, for the way you call my name. Girl, all I wanna do is be your man. I asked you where you'd been and you said none yet. None your business, don't you ask no more.
És la música de Haze Call amb What It Is, el seu darrer treball discogràfic. D'aquesta manera se'ns acosta a nosaltres un dels millors artistes de la música actual, en Joshua Haze Call. Va néixer el 9 de gener de 1976 a Houston, a Texas, cantant d'aquest subestil anomenat country folk, natiu d'aquesta zona de Texas anomenada de Woodlands. És molt orientada la seva música a les arrels, a poesia, però també un humor molt sarcàstic amb les seves cançons. What It Is va ser publicat per Jewel Tone Records el 25 de febrer de 2019, número 26 a les llistes de música country com a àlbum, número 10 a les de folk i número 6 a les independents, amb un single, la cançó que escoltarem a continuació. És la peça del seu àlbum. Primer hem escoltat el Known Ja i ara sentirem aquest Times Like This, precisament. Música de High School amb el nostre espai. Això és el Club del Country.
Everyone could use a hand. Instead of standing around losing ground, fighting over the promised land. It's so hard to tell if this is heaven or hell, and I can never measure by degrees. But it's sure getting warm around here in times like these. In times like these, do I really need a billionaire? Just taking all my time trying to tell me I was treated unfair. Well, then I have to pay as the home of the brave, just dividing in on them and the weak. Oh, I find I'm losing my mind in times like these. Yeah, they come and they go, they in and they're not. Every day I'm getting better at losing something I haven't got. I just wanna do my labor, love my girl and help my neighbor while I keep a little hope for my dreams. sure getting hard, brother, in times like these. Someone was on my side. Instead of bringing it together with his widening the great divide. I hope and I pray at the end of the day I can somehow get my troubles to ease. But I gotta say it's not looking good, not in times like these. Yeah, they come and they go, they're cold and they're hot. I'm just trying to keep the world from turning me to something I'm not. I'm gonna try to run until the whole thing's done, and I just hope I don't end up on my knees. But it's sure getting hard to stand up in times like these. I just wanna do my labor, love my girl and help my neighbor while I'm keeping on my joie de vivre. But it's sure getting hard, brother, in times like these. I can use just a little bit of help in times like these.
No us tanquem la caparadeta amb la seva música amb aquest àlbum produït, entre d'altres, per Alison Moorer i Brad Jones, publicat per Dualton, el 6è àlbum d'estudi de Hayes Cole, What It Is. I ho fem amb aquesta cançó anomenada Jesus and Elvis. Salutacions ben cordials a càrrec de Rafel Corbí. Ha estat una nova edició del Club del Country. Ens retrobem la propera setmana aquí mateix. A reveure.
Beneath the neon cross and a string of Christmas lights, Lola built this joint in '67, and her boy went off to fight on Christmas Eve. In a war nobody won, she lost her only son. Now everything he loved is what you see. Jesus and Elvis, painted on velvet, hanging at the bar here every night. Told him Jesus loves a sinner, and his daddy told him music saved his soul. Between the drunkards and the band, it's a fitting promised land for the King of Kings and the King of rock and roll. Jesus and Elvis, painted on velvet, hanging at the bar here every night. It's good to be back again, oh, me and my old friends, beneath the neon cross and a string of Christmas lights. It's good to be back again, oh, me and my old friends, beneath the neon cross and a string of Christmas lights. By and by, Lord, by and by, by and by, Lord, by and by. So if you need a shot of Dickel or redemption, where the Delta meets the Sea of Galilee, get washed in the blood of the Mississippi mud. Come on, you non-believers, and you'll see